right. Hello and welcome to Drunken Dragon Gaming, where the drinks are cold, the meals are warm, and the games are on fire. Tonight we're jumping back into Roadcraft and going to be having some fun with this. Got to have Tundra join us. Apparently it's not want to pull it that way, so let's go into this mode. There we go. All right. Yeah, it's been a busy evening. Just finished getting home from doing the birthday dinner with the girls, and they had a wonderful time. They ate their weight in sushi. My goodness. I mean, that was a lot of sushi. Right. The bill said it was a lot of sushi. So, let me go and mute myself over on Discord real quick. There we go. Alright. What's going on, Tundra?
What we doing?
We are doing. Still getting myself put together, but I did send you the invite, so I didn't see if you joined or not.
Yeah, I'm in here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still working on getting myself synchronized.
Started a little prematurely then.
Well, I mean, I didn't just have a smoke yet. I mean, it's one of those. But oh no, the girls had a wonderful time going out to sushi. Of course, they got to go to the sushi restaurant that me and my wife have been going to for. We didn't realize this until the owner's wife, they both remember me and my wife because we've been constant customers for them for quite a while. And when I say quite a while, Jing let me know it's been 20 years that we've been going there. Apparently we started visiting them, as far as Jing's concerned, not long after they first opened, and they've been open for 24 years, and me and my wife have been going there for 20. So yeah, they've seen all the kids growing up and everything, and Katsu, the chef, and the spot where I had the girls sit at, we sat at the bar right in front where the sushi chef actually works and makes the sushi, so they could have the fun experience of watching him make the sushi. Hey, he told my oldest that he remembered when she was as big as a sushi roll. But those girls, one of them did the chef's sampler, which is 9 pieces of sushi plus a roll, and it's all chef's choice. So it's whatever he decided to put on the plate. Which made Melody all kinds of excited because she was wanting to try new flavors and new things. She only had one thing she specifically wanted to try, and she's like, I want to try fish eggs. I was like, okay. So he made her a sushi that had fish eggs. The other one went with a roll that, dude, this is a thick roll. And then after she finished that one, she decided she was still hungry, and so got another roll of a different type. And of course, they weren't the inexpensive rolls. And then the middle child, she said she needed another roll after having eaten that entire platter of sushi. She decided she was still hungry, and she ordered what was called a rainbow roll, which is a roll made with 7 different types of fish. So the bill came out a little steep. I think it was the most expensive night I've ever had going out there. Which says something, because all I had was 1 beer. I mean, normally, it's me and my wife. We go out there and we have a few bottles of hot sake and our sushi and everything else. And one beer and these two girls sushi, it came out to like $250. So I'm broke for a little while, but it was worth
Yeah.
it. It was worth it. Seeing how much the girls enjoyed their sushi and enjoyed the experience, it was absolutely worth it. So, okay, sitting down at desk and feeling my shoulder trying to dislocate itself. There we go. Nice cold beer. It's Friday night. Not that that's an excuse. All right, continue. All right. Oh, okay.
I'm bringing you these slabs. Can you believe I built my bridge without the crane?
Really?
I used the loader to push the slabs into the marker. I was like, I'm too lazy for that thing. Yeah, as long as they get into the marker, the game doesn't care how they get there. Forgot to put down your anchors.
It almost got in there.
There we go. Something else I've learned too with the loader, you can uproot bushes and get them out of your way. It's immovable. Whoa. That is glitchy.
Oh, the truck's moving on me.
Fix it. Whoa.
Put the truck down.
Park brake on that thing is not very good, is it?
No.
It's like I know the park brake's on, it just moves anyway. And if you could knock that other corner of that slab in, they'd fall in there.
It was in there properly earlier. Kind of sort of got it in there.
The collision is not happy. Oh. Not moving. And the collision is just going nuts.
Almost.
That's that third one down. Needs to be slid back.
Nope.
Should be able to change target to the third one down, maybe.
I tried.
Oh. You slid back ever so slightly.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, we're definitely desynced. I'm
What
able
the
to
hell?
strap them, so
It
works.
was all flat. And then you got in, and all of a sudden it became not flat.
Yeah, there's some desync going on. Because it's just like, yeah, there you go, no, it's good. And then I'm on my screen going, nope. It's still all messed up. As long as I can strap it, I guess it doesn't matter. strap it so it doesn't fall out. And then you can put it on top and I'll unstrap, just restrap.
It's strapped. Best of luck.
Yeah, let's hope I don't tip over. There's a lot of weight on the passenger side. Oh man, this thing. But that gets them out of our way and puts it in our storage for later. So.
Yep. Other side of the river.
Yep.
Why can't I pull up the map? Oh, because map is tab.
Yeah, why is this a weird choice for a thing, but whatever. They had an update in between the last time and this one.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. They fixed the company naming thing. Because so many people were complaining about how aggressive it was.
Oh, about the...
Yeah, the profanity filter
Yep.
that they had. So they turned it off for PC, which I was like, oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, because I couldn't be drunken.
Yep. Well, now you can still change your name as well.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you can do that in the garage or if you have to go back to the main menu. I'm not sure. But I changed mine back to proper WhiteStone. So.
Okay.
So I no longer have a number 1 in my company name.
It's so funny.
Yep. I mean, there were so many banned words that didn't make any sense. Like, the word recovery was banned. The word dirt was banned. Just the word company was banned. It's just like, what the heck? That made no damn sense.
Wow.
I think what they did was they probably grabbed the third-party software to do that for them, and it chose everything.
Yep. Everything is offensive to someone.
Yep. Yeah, it was probably some AI or something like that. And I was like, okay, fine, we'll just turn it off. A little ridiculous. Look at all them slabs. Yeah, so when you buy new vehicles, they'll be in your company colors rather than all rusted out. And they perform a little better, too.
Yeah, I was actually looking at the garage where I could buy vehicles. But right now, because I'm only level 2, there's not many vehicles I can buy. I can buy I can buy a dump truck. That's about it.
Yep. I want to save up for the big dump truck that I have. It's a freaking $65,000.
Wow.
Very expensive. But it's a mega dump truck. You couldn't even call it a truck. It's a dump track.
Yeah, see, I like the track dump truck.
Yeah, it is massive. The freaking 40T. It's like, oh, how much dirt can you fit in there? That would have saved us so much time if I had that.
Oh, yeah. Slacker. Wanderer. Oh, Hedgehog Raid.
Hedgehog Raid. Woo, welcome Raiders. Do you want to drive that?
Not really.
I brought you that truck, or if you want to drive your pickup or whatever.
All right. I gotta remember how to switch vehicles.
You gotta go into the map, switch it from there. Apparently that's solid. Now you might be able to... There we go. They might be able to push me.
I'm trying to.
Your first bridge. That should weather any storm. Remember, our job isn't just to fix what's broken. It's to make life better for folks around here.
Oh, welcome, Raiders, and thank you so much, Hedgehog. You were playing some Final Fantasy today, right?
Oh, look at that. Always wanted to drive one of those. It'd be a hell of a lot of fun. Because on those, the trailer is also powered.
Okay.
In the real life version, I don't know about the game. I haven't been to this section, but in the real life version, the trailer is also powered, and it's a hell of a lot of fun to drive.
Oh,
Have
yeah.
a little cleanup over here.
This is a muddy mess. Oh yeah, I am just spinning wheels. Field service vehicle allows you to recall other vehicles to it at the cost of some fuel. You can earn fuel through side objectives or purchase supply depots. Okay. Interesting. Alright, what do they want me to do now? $432 meters that way. And my truck is stuck.
I left the letter there if you want to try and push it out, or... It's cool that I can own vehicles and deploy them, and then you can use them.
Oh my. We didn't need a shopping cart. Hope you guys are having a good time.
Oh man, it is. Yeah, that's a muddy mess right there. Ooh, road building equipment.
All right.
We can actually build roads.
Interconnected, can be used to quickly move things around. As a free recovery point. Okay, cool. Got it.
That town you just passed through is Anvala. It's the industrial heart of the region, so it's vital we get it pumping again. And that means delivering lots of supplies. You'll need to build a road and then plan a route between Anvala and the transit point. And there's a nearby village on the harbor that could use your help, if you have the time. Strictly, we're not required, but I think you like to help folks out. Panama is in sore need of supplies, so you could plot a route to it from the transit point. I'm sure the folks there would appreciate it.
Okay, well, I guess we'll plot a route to the harbor.
But we might want to build the road first.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, the cool thing about the road building in this game, if you don't want to build the road, you can actually have AI do it for you. But you can build it yourself if you like.
There's a sand quarry there.
Since I've already done the road building, I'm going to leave the dump truck full of sand here.
There's a road planning
first thing.
request there. That's going to have to get rebuilt. Where's the village that she's talking about? Okay, we already took care of that there.
I don't see it. We must have to discover it.
That's Anvala. Okay, so either way, we gotta take care of that section there where you're at first. Because the transit point's gonna have to use the bridge that we built. And it's gonna come straight through there. Okay. So that's what we're working on first then. What is this? Oh, equipment transporter. Okay.
Oh, so you don't have to drive them down there? Load them up.
Open road construction request.
Okay, so that's the automatic mode. What I want you to do right now is I want you to pour his sand in this area, in the marked line.
Yeah.
Cleaning up some of the trash that was in the way.
Pour sand, flatten sand, pave asphalt, roll asphalt. Oh, wait a minute. That's not what I was trying to tell it to do.
Yeah, like I said, the open transport request or the open the build request is automatic. That's for the AI to do it.
Gotcha.
The cool thing is the AI doesn't have to go back and get sand. It'll have infinite sand,
I see that.
which is pretty nice.
Huh.
That
Okay.
I went over or left the loader there if you want to flatten it yourself or set the AI to do it. Yeah, since I've already built roads in the demo.
Man, they're a lot quicker than we are.
You didn't want to give it a go?
I'm experimenting with the AI thing.
Okay.
We're going to have plenty of other roads to build that aren't part of the request structure that we're going to want to do anyways, because well, issues.
I don't know about if you can build a road anywhere. I'm not 100% sure on that. I know you can lay sand anywhere. I just haven't tried to do asphalt.
Look at that, it's doing it with one pass. I think it's cheating.
Yeah, it does cheat a little bit, yeah. Infinite sand.
Yeah, flattened it in one go.
Now you gotta lay the asphalt.
Right.
I love this old vehicle though. I love the look of it. Let me pull forward a bit. There. Hey. I think because you're in it, I can't strap it.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't say why it can't be strapped, so... Nope, still can't secure it. Do I need the ramp up first? Just shift it a little bit.
Sorry about that. Y'all dropped the raid while I stepped away from the screen for a second. But it's very much appreciated. I'm going to make it down here before Tundra does.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not happy with where it's positioned. I see.
What, did not like how I parked on there?
Yeah. It wants it to be centered.
I had it centered. More of that desync junk. See, I had it. How much more centered could it be? None. None more centered. Yeah, boy, those girls went through some sushi tonight, guys. It was, oh my goodness. I'm very happy for them. But now I'm going to have to remember, when I take them out for their birthday dinners, only take one at a time.
Strap it, I just drove and hoped it stayed on there.
trying to aim here.
Doing pretty good.
Well, you know, I'm just trying to color between the lines.
Yep. I think the game is happy just as long as the asphalt gets from one side of it to the other. Now I do know if you have bumps in the sand when you go to lay the asphalt will be bumpy. It doesn't flatten it, which is freaking hilarious. Now look at you building a road. Build your first asphalt road. Sweet.
Alright. Following vehicles have been unlocked. Mule T1. So how is chat doing tonight? Transit point to Panama. That's what I want. Where's Anbala? Anbala is there. Okay. Need to get our vehicles out of the way. Let's get that one out of the way. Where is Panama?
I think we haven't discovered it yet. It's in the fog of war somewhere.
Yeah, because that's our optional. It'll get us some extra stuff. I just don't want to do the Anbala thing and then find out that I lose the extra quest of the Panama thing.
So we gotta go discover some map. Some exploring.
Okay, I found Panama. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, yeah, we've been there.
Yeah?
Yep, but we got...
Oh, it's on that side.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's a road. Oh, wow. You might have to build a bridge there. There's a big old hole.
I don't see a
There's a
hole.
couple. Well,
I
where
see
the
a-
landslide is, I think it's lower than the road.
Oh, but we have a spot to build a bridge here to the phosphate plant.
You can build bridges at just about anywhere.
Right. Well, I'm saying this one actually has a pre-existing spot.
Mm-hmm.
That is muddy as all hell there. Oh. Oh, I see what you're looking at. Yeah, no, I wasn't looking at the bottom down there. Yeah, that's huge. Yeah, I'm not looking at those. I was looking at coming in from the northern end because it's coming from the transit point, and I figured just come
Oh,
in around the top of the island.
all right.
So the spot that I saw that needs work though is right in this area, right by where a bridge could be built.
And there's a couple of muddy spots as well. Looks like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I was
All
looking
right.
at.
Now I'm gonna recover because that'll get me over there faster.
Where are you recovering at?
Recovering to the harbor base
Okay.
because I don't have to go from where I'm at
Right.
across the bridge. I'll be a little closer.
Yeah. I want my scout vehicle.
It's over by the bridge, I think.
Nah, my scout vehicle's not over here.
I thought I saw it. Yeah, it's just south of the. Well, I can't tell you south because I don't know which way's north. Oh, there we go. It's on the right side. It is south of the bridge, yeah.
Here, take my scout vehicle through there first. So as completing this request for Panama, it gives us gas. That spot
The
will
resource.
need
Yeah.
that spot will need gas, or we'll need sand, because after it runs a convoy through there a few times, they're gonna get stuck.
Yeah. Yeah, the gas at the moment is just another resource. It's not your vehicles don't use fuel.
Yeah, no, it
Not
just
yet,
uses
anyway.
it when. Oh, that's a bumpy road. We could probably do something about that. Oh, I will get my truck stuck in there. Okay. That will be spot number one. All right, where's my dump truck? Oh, you have a nice dozer.
Yeah, I've got the one that it performs slightly better because it doesn't take as long to shift gears.
Gotcha. Oh, Tundra's truck. Whoa! Almost went off the bridge with your truck.
Let's put it in the ocean, huh? looks like one was good.
Yeah, I figured for that it was just one. Might we'll go back on across it the other direction. Just get
Well,
rid
I'm
of that
gonna
little
spread
hole.
it. I'm spreading it out.
Okay.
Yeah, when you flatten it multiple times, it spreads it out more.
Unlike the AI that can do it all with just one pass.
Well, that one pass, it doesn't get spread out. It's narrow, so you have them big drop-offs. So it's like, yeah, it's nice because it just goes, but I would have liked to spread that out more and build a wider road, cover all the mud.
Yeah, and infinite sand sure would be nice.
Yeah. And once I get to 65K, I'm buying that freaking 40T dump truck. Because that thing, that'll hold so much sand.
See, I've got 43K right now.
No, it's the name of the brand. 43 or 40T is the brand of the dump truck.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's the big tracked one. That's really nice. Yeah, that's nice now.
There we go. The sand is so far away.
Yep. Have you checked the overlay to see if there's a closer spot?
Yeah. Oh wait, where does it show the overlay? How do I get it to show the overlay?
In the map, it's at the top. So it's under.
Yeah. Oh, that's why they had infinite sand. The sand quarry over there by Anbala covers a huge area. Oh, yeah. Okay, I can just come right to this bridge and get sand. All right.
That's a little closer. No, they have infinite sand because they're AI.
Well,
it
that,
is.
but
It is. It's that.
the thing is that the area that we were building in was inside the sand quarry zone. Alright, bear with me, chat. Need to refill my beverage. Oh, I saw Wanderer and Hedgehog in the chat, but I haven't seen anybody else in chat. Something to work with. So that should give you a little something to work with.
Yeah.
Alright, give me just a moment. Grabbing a brew and a smoke. Like that, so y'all can kind of see him doing some stuff. Now, I don't know if there's any more divots like that along the way until we get to the bridge. But there's a bridge that we can build that goes where the phosphate plant was. So that'll give us a nice connection. Boys and their toys. We're getting to just sit here and play with dirt.
Yep. We're just big kids playing with Tonka trucks.
Yep.
Yeah, that should be good there.
Alright, you don't need another load in that spot?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, there's a fence to crush. It's in my way. Get out of here, fence. I guess they put up a little fence to block the road so
Yep.
people wouldn't drive down it.
Don't drive down here. Only half here. Oh, I got you, Wanderer. No worries. I'm gonna pick up some sand first, and then come down there.
Fine.
Just because I'm assuming we're probably going to need sand.
Always need sand. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when.
Yep. It'd help if I didn't drive with the differential locked all the freaking time. Truck goes a whole lot faster.
Yeah. And plus your wheels aren't locked together, so you get a little easier time turning at higher speeds. Here, clean and debris. A lot of rocks right here.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. That sneeze came out of nowhere. Trying to go around you.
Yep.
There's our bridge building spot.
I'm guessing concrete slab is still the only bridge option?
Yep.
Okay.
And here we need to dump a whole bunch of sand. That's going to need a lot of sand over here. Okay, how do I do bridge planning again?
Into the map. You go to Bridges tab.
Bridges.
And you don't have to put it right on the edge of the concrete slab. You can actually put it over the top of the concrete slab, and it'll flatten out the end of it.
Okay.
Nine slabs. Oof, that's going to be a few trips.
Yep. I keep trying to hit the letter M for the map.
Yeah, that's natural.
Hey, did I not? Oh, yes, yes, you can sink your truck.
Hmm.
They're asking if I drive over the thing and sink my truck. Yes, yes, that is a thing.
That is a thing.
All right, so we're filling in right here, and that should.
And we might want a spot on the inside of this corner as well.
Okay.
Is it a little thin and muddy right here? Partially because I kind of made it muddy, pushing the big rocks off the
Yep.
road. But it's clean of rocks now. Well then. Oh. It is like the doorway thing. Where you're trying to sidestep each other and you keep going the same way.
Yep. Yep, just a little bit. How you doing tonight, Dreadnought? Nice. Hey, Alhoon. Understood. Hey, we could go really crazy with it and dumping sand all the way down this road and then pave it.
I mean, we could go even more crazy and just fill the ocean with sand, too.
Yeah.
Instead of building a bridge. That would take forever. Oh, man. I would understand putting sand on them logs, because, good Lord, that is rough driving on that.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. All right, where's the spot you wanted me to dump sand?
So the inside of that corner where the water is, you can see it's really thin there. Should be coming up on it. Right there.
Right here?
Let's see. Yeah, that corner. Just the inside.
Oh, on the inside. On the side towards the water.
Yeah.
Alright, load of sand delivered.
Yep. Yeah, you can see it's kind of muddy there now.
Just a little bit.
Oh yeah, that made that corner much nicer to traverse.
Do we want to go ahead and dump sand on these logs just to flatten it out?
If you want to, yeah.
I think I'm going to.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'll head back. I've already cleared all the debris to the next flattening spot, so I will make my way over.
Hey, Frostbite.
Hey. Haven't seen him in a while. Welcome back, buddy.
Hey, Voodoo. How you guys all doing?
It's got everybody going on.
So yeah, date night with the kiddos went well. They ate their weight in sushi. My pocketbook says so. Well, that was an
That looks a
interesting
little.
pour.
Yeah, that looks a little light.
That was with a full. That was with a full truck.
Yeah. Interesting.
Is there an extra hole there we didn't know about?
It's something.
I got you, Frostbite. There ain't much for you to spread out there, is there? Huh. That is odd.
Help. Build in a small space.
Alright. I'm grabbing the smoke, so I swapped over to my scout vehicle just in case you want to go grab sand while I'm smoking. That way you're not waiting on me.
Oh. Alright.
That was odd. I mean, yeah, that was a full dump truck, and all you got was that tiny pile out of it.
Yep.
Oh no, instead he's gonna push me around while I'm having my smoke.
Oh, what you're talking about?
Hey, look at that! I'm driving a lifted truck.
It's only lifted in the front. It's a gasser.
Right? Every time I've seen that, it never made any sense to me whatsoever.
I know why they do it, or why they have to do it, but yeah, I do not like the look. Yeah, they have to do it because they put a bigger engine than the car can physically fit, so they raise the body up to fit the damn engine in there.
Well, then
raise the suspension.
then raise the ass end to match up. Otherwise,
Yeah.
the bed of the truck is useless.
I seen a long time ago. I seen a useless. There was like a 2005 Chevy Silverado crew cab pickup.
Right?
Absolutely useless pickup truck, because what they did was they slammed it to the ground pretty much, so it had like 2 inches of clearance underneath it.
Oh, geez.
And then they hollowed out the fenders and put I think looked like 30-inch rims, and the rims were like halfway inside the fender, so the tires cambered out on the bottom. It's like, and it was painted an ugly freaking green with like blue and light green striping, and it was like, it was you could tell it was one of those paint jobs that's like, you know, like $10,000 paint job.
But they're probably doing it
ugly.
Probably doing it for a show car.
Yeah, it was definitely a show pickup, but it's just like, oh, that hurts the soul, that pickup truck. Oops.
Yeah,
It's just like, that pickup truck cannot be a pickup truck anymore.
I want to go to a car show where the pickup truck's just covered in mud, whatnot, like it's been working, and I go,
Yep.
Hey, now that's the way a truck's supposed to look.
Yeah. Oh, and they also they removed the chrome bumpers that those pickups come with.
Oh.
And they flattened out the body. I guess they either use body filler or they use special bumpers that basically flatten the body to where the bumper is, so it's all straight.
Okay.
Goes straight to the ground. Yeah. And they put a bed topper on it that matched the truck, and it was in such a way that it didn't even look like you could access the damn thing.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, it's a useless pickup. Useless as a pickup.
Okay. I'm back from having my smoke. Hey, Squirrel, what's going on, brother? Pie, what's going on? Well, you got my truck stuck on there good. There we go.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you mess with a supervisor while they're not paying attention.
Right.
Like those construction workers that supervisor went into the porta potty and they put the loader bucket up against the door, so he couldn't get out.
Let's see if I figure out how this thing works.
So you want to put it in sand flattening mode. And when you back up, the blade will lift up. Travel 100K in any vehicle.
This is going to take a while to cover all this up.
Yeah.
But hey, it'll get rid of the bumpy ride. Is it like
Yep.
SnowRunner? Yes, and at the same time, a very emphatic no. Hey, I've really been enjoying it. A lot of it has to do with the goals and the fact that we're actually terraforming.
Helping out the area by fixing up the roads after the storm.
You know, game to give me PTSD after Hurricane Helene. Yeah, but you can automate a lot of it too, because you're actually running a whole company. Like there was a spot where there was a road request, and you can let the AI completely build it if you want. While you're working on other stuff.
This was it was built by the same devs on the SnowRunner engine, just a different version of it, a completely rebuilt version to allow for terrain deformation. Because in the SnowRunner series, there's no real terrain deformation except for in very specific spots, and that's where the truck gets stuck in the mud and all that. You can't really do anything with it though.
I hear you, bud.
Yeah, it's not quite as grueling as SnowRunner either. SnowRunner can get quite tedious and annoying because it's just like, oh, do another trip of the same thing you just did. That was a pain in the butt. That you spent 2 hours on. Do it again.
And this one personally is great with friends, but it's also at the same time kind of a chill and relaxed game. I mean, yes, we've had plenty of times where we've gotten a vehicle stuck somewhere. Oh, and the sand comes from the heavens. You just have to get close enough.
Yep. Magic sand. Which is nice, though. I mean, would I like to have the option to actually go up to a machine and fill my truck realistically? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
Well, as an option, though. This is more streamlined. It's faster.
What we're doing right now isn't even required.
No.
It's not even a side quest. This was us going, I'm tired of driving on this bumpy wooden road.
Yeah. Yeah, there is plans to add hard mode to this game eventually. There were so many requests of having hard mode. They're like, okay, fine, we'll add hard mode then. Where you're going to have damage, where you're going to have fuel usage and whatnot. Make the game harder for you.
I'll say, hard mode. Is that going to be the mode where the government shows up and they say they're here to help?
No, that's the mode where they show up and shut your operation down and tell you they're going to do it instead.
Oh, yeah.
And then proceed to not do it. And that's all I'll say about that. I do love this. Something I always wanted in SnowRunner was the ability to make your traversal easier on the map.
Yeah, hard
Being
mode.
able to fix
The road
fix problems.
the road deteriorates while you're building it.
Could you imagine, like, yeah, just over time, what you've built just kind of falls apart. I mean, it would make sense that it would, actually, because the asphalt road we just built, that would not even last 6 months. It would fall apart really fast.
Yeah.
That should be the last little bit.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna go get another so we can get started on the next one. I've actually been on sites where they built the highways and interstates and stuff. Yeah. There's a reason it takes sometimes years to build roads, because they build it in such a way where it's going to last, 50 years or so before they have to do anything to it. If it's done right, that is. It'll last that long. That's much smoother. feel like I'm going to knock the teeth out of my head when I drove over that. Such a chill game, this. I think that's why I like it so much. You just have a good time. Just relax, lean back. Put on some tunes.
We're gonna need another load right here in the front of the line. And
Yeah, after I poured it, I went, oh, yeah.
So chat, how y'all doing tonight? Hope everybody's having a good Friday night. So yeah, I've been enjoying this. Yeah, for me, Friday, it's finally Friday. I hear you, squirrel. Thunder over there getting all squirrely with his dump truck. Dumper right there.
Yep.
almost managed to cover that log. I think 1, maybe 2 more loads of sand, and we'll have this covered. Red Dot says that if he was the boss, he would have already fired both of us.
No, yeah, why is that?
He doesn't say.
No. You mean you're gonna fire the only one here that actually has DOT experience?
That'd be why.
I'm kidding. That'd be why, yeah.
Prospect. Prospect's going, well, DDT's drinking on the job.
Yeah, well.
On this section of road? Not long.
We're just kind of messing around.
Yeah, I mean, we're literally just filling in stuff that was annoying to us.
Yep. Whoops. Well, I hit a bump back there.
Dumped half your load, didn't you?
Bump. And I made a bump.
Alright, I'm grabbing a smoke, then I'll go flatten that out.
I actually only lost a little bit, luckily.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I saw the mound
It's
you just
small.
put down. I think that's going to be enough to finish covering that spot.
yeah, I've already got most of it covered. So, I'll go grab another load for that next section past the bridge.
Yep, that's going to need a lot of sand. I think it's going to need 2 or 3 loads before the tractor even goes over there.
Yep. Like, can I borrow 20K? I don't think you can transfer money, but it's like, because if you can lend me 20K, I can go buy the big dump truck, and then we don't have to make so many trips. That was the because my friend had bought me this before the game came out. I got the pre-order dump truck.
Oh, nice.
That'll be in the game later. They just hadn't, or they were going to add it as part of a DLC instead
Gotcha.
later on. Now, if it was me purchasing the game, I wouldn't have bought it. I'm not a big fan of pre-ordering.
They honestly, flattening this stuff out the way we are is going to make it easier rebuilding that bridge too.
Yeah, it'll be a little faster driving over that. Because yeah, I could definitely just imagine that trying to drive over them logs in real life, and you're just like, hopefully they got seatbelts.
Right?
Otherwise, I'm smashing my head to the top of the cab.
You're gonna be testing how well you secured that load.
Yeah. And that's kind of what it was like, hauling them logs. Because that dirt there, you might as well not even call it dirt. Just call it rocks with a little bit of sand and dirt mixed in. Because them big, whole heavy trucks, they'd run all the dirt that was there, they'd run it all off the rocks, and then it'd just be a bumpy freaking mess.
Right.
It's like the fastest you can go is about 5 miles an hour. Otherwise, you're going to be flying out the window. It's so freaking bumpy. Or blowing tires if you're loaded.
That's funny. I'm on uncovering logs that we covered.
Yep. You're flattening it a different way. So yeah, if you don't want to re-flatten, you can put it into marching mode, which I believe is the next mode. And that'll lift the blade up in the air.
Oh, into the marching mode?
Yeah. If you don't want to flatten stuff you've already flattened.
Still, it's much better.
Yeah. The only problem with marching mode is your blade's up in the air, which leads to tipping.
I was just going to aim for you.
Yeah. And there's still that bump back here as well.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I believe that pipe. Man, 13 likes. Thank you, guys.
Once. No, that was one of the other changes they made too. You notice what's not happening with the weather?
Yeah,
It's
raining
not
all the
raining.
time.
Yeah, they did fix that. Like a lot of people are just like, man, it rains way too much. Just
And
every 5 minutes.
I have to agree with them.
Yeah, it was a little excessive.
Of course, now that you said that, it started raining.
Yeah, right. Perfect timing. Yeah, at least my truck will get clean for a minute. I do like the trucks get muddy and dirty, and then it rains and they get clean, and it just stops raining and you get muddy and dirty again. It's like, yeah, I like that.
That was close. Parking brake.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean I am right on the edge of falling off this rock.
The heck you doing over there?
Flattening out your sand.
Didn't find out that bump back there yet.
I figured that would just slow you down because you've been driving too fast.
Yeah.
I figure that makes it easier for you to dump the next load of sand a little bit deeper in.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll wait till you bring the next load. Need to drop one in front of the load that you just dropped.
Huh? About to build a freaking road to go over that. Make a shortcut. So don't have to go all the way around. Oh, that bump is. Whew. That was close. Almost went off into the river.
Don't drive over it. You know
It's in the
there.
middle. I can't. There's not a whole lot of space. You kind of have to drive over it if you want to stay on the road. Because it's like right in the middle of that patch we filled in, or that big old washed out section. I will say the interior of these vehicles is amazing. They did such a good job with it. Love it.
Well, this thing is squirrely with its turns.
Yeah, in marching mode, your weight's being swung back to side, so. I do is I put in manual mode, drop it about halfway down.
I know, they're trusting me with heavy machinery while I'm having a beer. I think one more load at the end of this just to cover up all that gravel and everything from the landslide, and I think we're good with this spot.
Sounds good. Hopefully there's no more, because we're starting to get to the point where it's not going to be faster to go either way.
Right?
Both are long treks.
Hey, Knucklehead.
There is more spots there. You know, you also have a dump truck too, so could do double dumping.
I did that before the stream.
Yeah, sure you had to. At least for me, sushi is one of them things.
Well,
Kind of like Mexican food, where I'm gonna be near the bathroom for the rest of the day.
upload speed has dropped a bit. We're still here. The upload speed has dropped significantly. Let's see how it does. It's trying, chat. It is, I think. I think the stream's good, but it's a low upload rate right now. It's still there. That's weird. The last few streams around this time, I encounter that.
Hmm.
It's trying to frostbite. It's not quite there though. I'm still below 2,000, and 10,000 is the number I like to run with. So. Come on, get up there. Yeah, Voodoo, I don't have anything else running. I don't even have a browser open. Whoa. What just happened? Oh, I guess Tundra claimed the vehicle I was in. Because it's not even here anymore. Tundra? Tundra, you still there? Hello? Alright, upload speed looks good on the stream again. Player left the session, Tundra. Okay. Weird. Hey, my little scout vehicle's still here. Tundra, you still have a voice? Oh, no, he just dropped out of voice. Oh, I don't see him in Discord anymore. Yeah, I think we lost Tundra. Alright, Chad, I'm going to take a quick moment, grab a smoke and whatnot, and see if Tundra comes back online. I will be doing some work on the Discord tomorrow and starting to create those members-only zones on the Discord. So let's give it a moment. See if Tundra's able to rejoin us. Let's go double check our multiplayer session. See if he's showing up, because I don't see him on Discord. Let's see if he's still showing up in Steam. Ooh, I made it level 3. Yep, no, I don't see him. No, I think he went completely offline. Maybe his system had to reboot. Maybe. Now, Wednesday we'll probably have a little bit of a later start to the stream as well. You know, I'm not sure. I'd have to check on I have to check on YouTube, but I think it's over 20. I think it's actually getting close to 30 from all the gifted memberships, which is amazing that you guys have been doing that. little surprising to have him suddenly disappear. That's not a common occurrence. First, I thought it was because I saw my upload speed was low and everything, so I thought maybe the game had kicked him. But now he's showing us completely offline everywhere. Alright, well, while we wait to see if he comes back online, we can, at the very least, take our little car here. Use our scout vehicle. See if there's anything past that spot. Okay, yep, that runs smooth. Nice. Okay, that runs pretty nice. Giant pile of sand. We're gonna go around it. Oh, I think we might want to fill that in. Yeah, we'll need to fill that in because where they're going to be going is here. So we got one more spot we want to fill in. Once we fill that in, we can get the convoy going. We need to push some of these cars and stuff out of the way. Okay. And then if we really want to do something, instead of filling this in, I think what we're going to do is try building a bridge there. And the same thing here. If it'll let us. Actually, bridges. If I say... I want to build like that. 5, 6 concrete slabs. We might be a little short on concrete slabs. But I don't like where that's sitting at. So let's try that again. Not quite. Something about like that, maybe? Okay. Might need to do a refresh, Dreadnought. My upload speed's good, but due to that hiccup on upload speed, it may have made your pixelation happen with the viewing rate. So if you refresh, then it should clear up the pixelation. Vehicles. Yep, that too. This is way, way down there. Okay. Oh yeah, this one runs extra slow. We might stop by the garage first. See if we can't buy ourselves a better couple of these. Yeah, all rusty. How you doing, Jenny? Okay, this has us all the way back down to the port, so may as well take advantage of the garage here. Okay. I've been enjoying it because it's just kind of a chill, relaxed. I haven't played multiplayer, but unfortunately, looks like something happened to Tundra's internet. Yeah, I don't have anybody else joining me right now. And Knucklehead, I mean, if you're still in chat, if you want to join in, let me know. All right, sounds good. Garage. Shop. Buy new vehicles from shop, some may be locked. And not attain the high enough rank. You need to unlock the rusty version by completing an ejection first. Alright, got it. Dump truck costs 20,000. That's the paver. A dozer, 19,000. This is the one that he's talking about. And I own all the DLC, so this is what you could have gotten if you pre-ordered the game. I do like that scout vehicle, but that's pricey. So I think, oh, that's a nice scout too. $19,000, $20,000. That'll spend most of our money, but I think it's going to be worth it. Getting the better. We'll buy that. And then I'll buy a dozer as well. There we go. Alright, that's it. We spent all of our money. Open garage. No. Because now that we own those, now I should be able to go deploy this. Okay, so his dozer's a little bit better than mine. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. All right. Let's take a look at what we're doing here. Here comes this guy. That's the cargo truck. I'll make sure to get that out of the way. So they're running their non-stop thing there. This quarry's so much bigger than the other one. Coming up and around. Yeah, this is where it comes in really handy to have a friend on, because you got a lot of stuff you're trying to get done. There's going to be a lot of back and forth between vehicles. Alright, so we're going to take the dozer up here and go ahead and flatten the sand that Tundra dumped. Then we'll bring it into here, and then take a dump truck and dump here. But we'll also use the dozer to push these cars out of the way. Alright, so we have a plan. Still, it feels like it runs better and faster than the rusty one. So there is that. Well, I see Tundra back in the Discord. But it's got a little phone symbol next to him, so. He may have lost power, may have lost internet, I'm not sure. Still not certain on this paint job. Hey, don't get me wrong, it don't look bad, but at the same time, boy, it stands out. Which, I mean, you kind of want it to in a work zone like this. I hear you, Red Dot. Alright, I got a message from Tundra. Give me a second to check that. Ah, okay. Yeah, he lost power. Oh, helps a lot. This is how you repo a car. Alright, I think that's parked now. Just make sure there's nothing else in the way. Alright, I think that's got us clear there. So, vehicles. Oh, I didn't deploy my dump truck. Okay, yeah, he still got no power. Alright. Okay. Now, we need to go get the dump truck, fill this thing in. But we're always getting close to time for me to look at wrapping things up. So let's yeah, just a bit, right? It's already going back up. Oh, good. I can just click here and get the garage. So now I can go alt my dump truck. Oh, look at that. It shows up with a full load of sand right out of the gate. It does not like going through that area with a full load of sand. Yes, yes, absolutely, Frostbite. Tonight has actually been pretty decent about showing me my metrics. For the once. And it's like the first time in forever. But what I figure I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go ahead and fill in that hole and try to go ahead and flatten it out. That way we can go ahead and set up this route and get our goods from it. this comes along as a pretty smooth ride in comparison to how it used to be. No, then there's another map. There are 9 other maps to do. Each with their own challenges, which I think is pretty cool. Probably 2 more loads of sand, looks like. Correct. Alright, let's get my supervisor vehicle out of the way. The long drive to go get some more sand. Hey, Corax, I thought I saw you playing this a little bit recently. I could be mistaken. That was close. I'm glad we built that spot in. I realize it's not necessary, but man, it makes for such a smoother ride. And now for the magic sand. Sure, eventually we're going to fill that in because that is turning into a muddy mess as much as we're going back and forth on it. I want to double check. But I think we did enough to be able to do the other route as well. So it could be that once we fill this in, we might be able to run both routes. Bring the concrete slabs over here to be able to build a bridge. Right? Okay. I think that's guy's good. So now we go over here to objectives. Bring help to Panama. Open this route. Dispatch. Alright, let's see how this goes. So far, so good. Getting some relief supplies to Panama. Looks like we're... Oh, hold on. Let's see what happens here. Okay, that went okay. How about for the big one? Okay, that was smooth. bit of a struggle bus there. The round bus. There goes the convoy vehicle. And we are operational. Sweet. Awesome. All right, harbor-based transit point. No, we don't need that anymore. That's why we don't have that one. Okay. Transit point to Anvala. Anvala's right there. Oh, okay. Oh, we're gonna have a muddy spot there. Oh, I have a vehicle in the way. Ignore the rules of the roundabout. Massive convoy going to Ambala. Make sure nobody falls off the bridge. Me, corrects. I have to actually design the route. So all those little plot points and everything, I've said that. It gives me the beginning spot and the ending spot. So I know where I have to go from and go to. But I can plot the course however I want to. And this is our first asphalt road that we threw together. It's only after the last vehicle is... Oh, yeah, and when they pass by close enough to where you're parked at, I felt like I'm in this vehicle right now, you get the weird radio chatter. Which I think is pretty cool. Okay.
Oh, jeez. Not bad at all. I might need to raise my standards so I don't get impressed so easily every time. Next on our agenda is the gas power plant and the steel pipes facility.
Thanks, Kelly. You're almost worse than Ada. Oh, good. We still have some remaining rewards for this one. So once it completes it, it sends a second convoy out. And we'll see how it does. And now the interesting thing, Corax, is there are spots, like I'm looking at this area right here, that they're driving through a lot, that's a little extra muddy. And the more they drive through it, the more ruined that road gets. And so it's one of those where, you know, I may have to go back and fix this section of the road because of how much we've been driving over it. Right, Frostbite? Yeah, I got the power substation here. I have no idea about pipes. So we look at our objectives. Main objectives, get to the gas power plant. Oh, gas power plant's way up there. That's a substation. Oh, okay. And find a way to the steel pipes facility. You can, Gorax. Yeah, I mean, I can go back with, where do you know Ada from? Satisfactory? So, but yeah, we can drop sand over that section, and that'll help fix that, Corax. But yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying this game. I mean, this is only my second time playing. I played last week on Friday for our first look. Never touched the game before, and tonight's my second night. Nice. I'd like to get a couple other people in with me other than just Tundra. But we'll see. We'll see if there's any takers. Don't get me wrong, I love playing with Tundra. But it's nice to have a few extra friends, and then we can have all kinds of people doing stuff. I think it maxes out at 4 people. But I've watched the insanity that happens with, like, when Casper, Floristic, and Mamba are all playing together. I can't count the number of times I've watched one of them push the other one over on accident, and then they got to go haul them out of the river, wherever they dump their vehicle into. So yeah. I mean, I think it'd be fun to have a few extra people joining us. Or just say a couple of extra people join us. I'm primarily doing this Tundra, but I'd love to have a couple other people. You don't own that yet? You mean Satisfactory? Satisfactory is definitely one of my major games. It was funny because, you know, I play a little bit of a variety, but it's mostly either factory games or survival games. That's the two things you get from me. Every once in a while, there may be some game that's some outlier that's a little different from our normal that's grabbed my attention that I want to check out. But you know, got to work with the funds, got to work with the everything else. Hey, Bill. So, but since we've successfully got our routes running, I'm happy with that. Why does that got a... I don't know what that stands for. We've already received all our rewards, so I don't think it's sending anybody else down this thing. No, it is. I'm thinking that because it's orange, that he's encountering some kind of spot that's slowing him down, maybe? Had to be careful with this route because can't count how many we dumped off in the ocean over here. No, he should be fine. I don't see anything wrong with that route. But see, these are green. His shows, you know, it's basically an off-road track type looking tire. It may have showed something in the tutorial that I just didn't read. That's why I was wondering, Corax. And it might be this spot right here. That's the muddy section. I'm betting it is. Yeah, but I have him going around that. So we tried covering up most of the muddy... Oh, I see it. It's right here. Look at that. And right there. Yeah, he's got some muddy sections. Either that, or it could be this section here that's all covered in rocks. Everything else on the route looks pretty decent. You got a mud puddle here. Yeah, it absolutely could be showing the difficulty of the route. But we got some extra gas. We got a little extra money. Oh, we still got some more money to get off of this one. All rewards received. No rewards remaining. All rewards received. Alright. Well, we'll wait for the last one for Anbala to finish. See if there's any section of road that's deteriorating that we need to consider reinforcing. The way that concrete bridge sounds that they're driving over, it does not sound very stable. Yep. Then we got our little spot here that we asphalted at the beginning of the session. Right. There we go. Pulled in the garage. All right. We've gotten all of our awards. Nice. And got a nice little bit of cash out of that. So, what is this? Electricity. Oh. We got broken pipes, electricity. Oh, wow. We're going to be fixing more than just roads. Wonder how all that works. Well, we'll figure that out next time. So we got our two locations here. And I'm betting we're going to definitely have to fix some road along through here. All right, yeah, that's asphalt, so we're good there. I mean, we can take our scout vehicle and go explore just a little bit. Why not? I do want to get that bridge built. Yeah, that's a personal thing there, building that bridge. Yeah, this whole section here, is got to get filled in, and I think we're going to fill it in such a way, and we're going to asphalt this. And that gives access to the phosphate plant. Not that we're getting anything from it, but in case they start giving us, demands to have a route coming from there, at least then we'll have a bridge already built, and we can take them from there, bring them over here, cross the bridge, and then whatever route we need them to go. And then down here on this side, we got to fill in all this here, because that's a mess. And then we got our bridge that we're building here from the landslide. It seems kind of pointless to try filling that in with sand. Then we got a little spot here that I think we're also going to try doing a bridge with. And that way the route is open in both directions. But we got Panama, their supplies. We've got, we actually got some nice quests done, even with taking the moment to kind of do our own personal thing there, wanting to fill in the spot with the Oh, this is a garage here. Oh, perfect. That'll save a little bit of time. Give me my scout vehicle. Thank you. Alright. Let's go check out this route. So I'm curious. Shopping carts. Oh. Okay, so yeah, that's already started to uncover some stuff there. Alright, let's turn around. My truck will absolutely, definitely get stuck in that. Oh, yep. Oh. Yep, we got to fill that in.
That mill has seen better days, hasn't it? You could say that about most things around here.
Clear the area of objects. Okay, we'll need our crane out here. But before we do that, we gotta fix that section there. So alright. Look at our map. Oh look, that unlocked the gas power plant too. That's questionable looking. That is not gas power. But yeah, I can see. Okay, we gotta clear out this area here so we can get access to the whole facility. Bring rubble of the appropriate color. Okay, we're gonna be learning some new stuff next session too. Oh yeah, I see there's a broken pipe there. Okay. There's a broken pipe there. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have lots of interesting stuff to do on this map. Which I think is awesome because with this much stuff to do per map, you're gonna get a ton of hours in the game. So I mean that is really epic. They've got that set up. When I see, I'm fairly certain we're going to get that $1 per hour, if not 50 cents per hour of entertainment and enjoyment. So. All right. Well, chat, I think here's where we're going to probably call it tonight. Uh-oh. Yep, I see it doing the spinny again. Let's see. Guess we'll go visit Bear. All right, so yeah, we're gonna call it a night here, chat, and I'm gonna redirect over to Bear. You guys have a great night, and I will catch you on the next one.